Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, so at the moment I'm trying to fill out the 93 kilo weight class. So I'm just eating lots and doing lots of hypertrophy workouts. Haven't really lifted heavy in quite a while since I found out that I may have a possible hamstring tear. Nothing serious. If anything, it's probably just a partial tear. And it's also not, fully confirmed. I just met up a few physio over here and an athletic doctor, and that's sort of like their conclusion. It's just kind of like when I'm deadlifting now, I sort of have a new sticking point. Once I get right to about knee level, I feel like I can't use any strength. So and I also have this weird pinch on my right hip where it's just my right hip feels a little bit loose. So their conclusion is kind of like once I get to the knees, I start using less butt and start using more hamstring. So it could be because of that. Yeah, so I think this is probably because I competed a little too much this year. I mean, 3 major contests, and then coming off the small routine, it was just a little too much volume and intensity, and compounded by weight cutting is a little too much for my body to handle. But right now I'm just doing a lot of rehabilitation and mobility exercises, along with a lot of bodybuilding training stuff. So I read an article on T Nation called the double rep hypertrophy routine, which made a lot of sense to me. So for the last 2 weeks and then next 3 weeks, I will be incorporating this new technique into my routine. Basically, for this hypertrophy routine, you would perform either 6 reps for strength or 10 to 12 reps for hypertrophy. Then you will try to match your rep number by performing however many sets in sets of 2s. With about 5 to 10 seconds rest in between to try to really push your body to its absolute limit. So if you did 10 reps for your working set, then you would try to perform 5 sets of 2, which adds up to 10 immediately after that 10 reps with 5 to 10 seconds of rest in between. So I normally would perform probably 2 to 3 sets per exercise using the double rep hypertrophy routine, and I would perform about 9 to 12 exercises per workout. So basically, I would have less working sets instead of the traditional, 4 to 6 sets of 10 reps or whatever. I would only do 2 sets, maybe 3 sets per exercise, but I would use more exercise variations. So I would use more exercise than I normally would, but less sets. So this technique actually was used by Dorian Yates. He used it for his calves and certain other body parts, where he would only perform 1 to 2 sets, say of a calf raise or whatever, but he would have 3 to 5 different types of calf exercise, per workout. So for compound movements, I would perform 3 sets with this technique, and for isolation exercises, I would just have 2 sets. So this is an example of what I usually do for legs. I would start with a back squat or front squat for 3 sets of usually 8 to 10 reps, followed by 4 sets of 2 or 5 sets of 2. One more. Yeah. Boom. 这个高领毛呢，不花钱呢，像公司呢，不叫你动态。告诉我们俩啥期间，这个高领毛肯定要稳，肯定。
像真正好的电网杠又为好又棒的时期来了，恢复力量了，就像国家队搿种举重队个杠铃嘛，弹那个杠上好了。现在都有。这个功能那没有。就侬老早最顶峰辰光，搿里几只龙，阿拉遇不过阿比。阿比动作肯定比他快。我想侬大概练练么都快180公斤了，差不多了。那我2、3只差不多。阿比好侬10年，阿拉不多。我也要求勿讲搿反正来呢，老早先前头我好蹲到100廿，我小失了。我小失了，我现在100好蹲8只。要求也勿要再高了。
对，可以的。
抽有啥用呢？要有纬度有了嘛，弄起线条出来，跑步出来。